Here we have a quadrilateral with the given information that AD is equal to 8, BC is equal to 8, and BC is congruent to CD. Okay? So basically what we have provided here is that this is 8, and these two are congruent. And we need to prove that AD is congruent to CD. So these two are to be congruent, and that's to be proven. Okay, so the first thing that you should write is the given information. AD is equal to 8, BC is equal to 8. And the reason for this, of course, is given. The next part is to see that AD is equal to BC. Okay, so how do we know that? So we know AD is equal to 8 and BC is equal to 8. So if both of these are equal to 8, that means we can set these two being equal. Okay, and that's the transitive property. Okay, if the first element is equal to the third one and the second is equal to the third one, then the first and second must be equal as well, right? So this is the transitive property of equality. Okay, so now we're heading there, right? So AD is equal to BC. Now we know that AD must be congruent to BC. Okay, so if the lengths are equal to each other, then they must be congruent. All right, and this is the statement. And the simple reason for that is the definition of congruence. Okay, so now where are we? We're already at the fact that AD is congruent to BC. All right, now we're ready to insert one more given statement, and this is that BC is congruent to CD. All right, and this is given information. So now check this out. We have something interesting going on. So AD is congruent to BC, but BC happens to be congruent to CD as well. Right? So basically the middle element is this element right here. Okay? And why do I say the middle element? Because just like in the transitive property case of equality before, notice that we can use the transitive property of congruence this time. Because if the first element is congruent to BC and the second element is congruent to BC, then the first and third elements must be congruent to each other. And that's exactly what needs to be proven, right? AD needs to be congruent to CD. So that's going to be the final verdict, right? So AD must be congruent to CD. And the reason for that simply is transitive property of, now don't say equality, say congruence this time, right? Because we're talking about congruence and not equality, the lengths per se, right? So be specific, say transitive property of congruence. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was helpful. See you in the next video.